Hey guys, it's Becky with the good hair, and sorry about the poor lighting. I don't have a ring light right now, so we're just gonna have to deal with natural lighting, which is non-existent because it's fall in Wisconsin. So a half hour ago it was sunny, and then when I was all ready to film, all the clouds came out and now it's doom and gloom out there. So there is zero light outside, and I'm sitting in a squeaky chair. So this is going to be an interesting video, but bear with me, and away we go. So I wanted to jump on the bandwagon several years too late, and I always got a kick out of the accent tags. I thought they were really fun to watch. So the name of the game is I'm going to state where I'm from, and then I'm going to read and answer several questions, and then after that there's a list of words that I have to pronounce. So away we go. I am from Wisconsin, born in Chicago, raised in Wisconsin, briefly lived in New Jersey. So here go the questions. Number 1, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TPing. What is a bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? A roly-poly. Number 3, what is a bubbly carbonated drink called? I call it pop. I know everybody here calls it soda, I think, but my mom calls it pop, and I call it pop. Number 4, what do you call gym shoes? Tennis shoes. Number 5, what do you say to address a group of people? You guys, hey guys, something like that. Number 6, what do you call the kind of spider or spider-like creature that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? A daddy long legs. Number 7, what do you call your grandparents? Grandma and grandpa. Number 8, what do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? A cart or a shopping cart? Number 9, what do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? A sun shower, I think. Number 10, what is the thing you change the TV channel with? I know it's called a remote, but I grew up calling it a channel changer because my family, apparently, we're very literal, and they couldn't trust us to call it just a remote, and so they taught us a simpler way to say it, so we call it a channel changer. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a list of words, and you might hear my accent. Okay, here we go. Once, roof, root, or do I say route? I don't remember. I think I normally say route, actually. Wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel. I normally say caramel. Fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crayon, New Orleans. Or do I say New Orleans? No, I think I normally say New Orleans. I don't know why I'm pronouncing these weird. New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, and envelope. And you can probably hear my really strong Wisconsin accent. Now for the second part, I am going to read and kind of quiz myself on supposedly a list of Wisconsin slang words and see if I know what they mean. And I'm going to read them just off a little list that I have. Number 1, couple 2, 3. I don't know if that's like counting, like 1, 2, 3, couple 2, 3. I'm not sure. I've never heard that before. Number 2, bubbler. I don't honestly know anybody who really says that. I think I've heard one person in my human life call a drinking fountain a bubbler. I didn't even hear the term until I was in 9th grade, and I remember because my family is not originally from here, they're from Chicago, and my mom told me a funny story about how she moved here and everything, and she was maybe at work or something, or doing some sort of volunteer work or something, and someone said, oh, there's a bubbler down the hallway or a bubbler outside, and my mom thought she had never heard the word before either, and she thought it was like a big fountain, like a fountain that you play in like a playground, the kids play in. So that's what she thought that was, and she heard the woman say, yeah, we just got a bubbler outside or down the hall or whatever. And my mom was like, wow, cool, that's really fun. That's cool, that's really nice that they have that. And the lady's like, what's cool about a drinking fountain? So, I don't ever say that, but I honestly don't really think it's something that people say. Maybe decades ago they did. I don't really know. I've never heard anybody say it besides maybe one person. Number 3, crepes. Sounds like for crepe shake, like an old-timey kind of thing. Number 4, crepe sake. I think that's just a, guess you're doing it for crepe shake. Billy Bob. Number 5, ope. I've heard that before. I think when you bump into somebody, you say ope. I don't do that though. Number 6, unthaw. Unthaw. When you're thawing something, you're taking it out of the freezer so that it's not frozen anymore. So wouldn't the opposite of thaw, that'd be unthaw, and that would mean freeze? So why would you say unthaw? Wouldn't you just say freeze? It doesn't really make sense to me. Number 7, up north. It's like just going north of wherever you are. I think people go on vacations or something, and they go to places up north. I don't really know. Number 8, youper. It's like people from the UP in Michigan. I knew people from the UP. Number 9, oofda. It's like a Norwegian thing. Like, I don't really know what it means. I'm Norwegian. I think it's just like, oh no, oofda. Something like that. Number 10, brandy. It's like alcohol. I don't drink brandy. Number 11, you betcha. You betcha, gosh darn it. Oh yeah, dear, hey. Number 12, brewski. I've heard that in reference to like beer. I think. I don't think people really say that. I don't hear people, I don't know how these are really Wisconsin slang words. Number 13, Vince, Bart, Brett, and Aaron. Those are like Packers people. I'm not a Packer fan. Number 14, fibs. I'm not going to actually say what that means. I know what it means, but it's a lot of swear words. And I don't want to cuss very much on my YouTube. But it's in reference to people from Illinois. I mean, I grew up in Wisconsin, but I was born in Illinois, so, oh no. Oh no, I just did it. You can probably hear my accent. Oh no. Number 15, start with me last. Start with me last. Start with me last. I don't know what that means. It doesn't make any sense. Number 16, use. I think that's just you, but adding an S at the end. Use guys. Ugh. Number 17, whereabouts. I think that's just asking where you are. Like, what are your whereabouts? Number 18, humdinger. I'm not sure what that means. Number 19, stop and go lights. I remember for the first time when I heard somebody say that, I was in elementary school and somebody said, yeah, the stop and go lights. And I was like, the what lights? The stop lights? I mean, I guess if you want to be technical, you stop and you go. But there's stop lights, not stop and go lights. Number 20, last but not least, Farm and Fleet. Farm and Fleet. What? No, wait. Isn't it called Fleet Farm? I think. It's like a store where you buy farm stuff. I don't know. I don't go to Fleet Farm. I don't need to farm or fleet. So I'm not quite sure what you buy there. I remember actually seeing a comment the other day where somebody from the area I live in, and they said something about how if you can't find it at Fleet Farm, you don't need it. And I just thought, I don't go to Fleet Farm, so I would be in so much trouble if there were no stores. But Fleet Farm? I mean, can you buy coffee there? Can you buy clothes? What is there at Fleet Farm besides like farming stuff? I don't know. They didn't really address the controversy of the word bag. Did I say it weird? Because apparently in Wisconsin we say it weird. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. But apparently people in Wisconsin pronounce it funny. Where I don't remember if we say big or something like that. But I say bag. Big. I think I say bag. Bag. Another thing that I've noticed, I don't know if it's a Wisconsin thing or if it's just an old-timey thing. I don't know what it is. But I've noticed that I've heard some people say, for example, look at those dogs over there. They'd say, hey, look at them dogs over there. Excuse me, what? It's not them dogs, it's those dogs. All right? Oh, look, a kitty. But that really bothers me. You can probably hear my Wisconsinite accent, I'm sure. Apparently people even say the way we say Wisconsin. You can tell. Wisconsin. I don't know. But I probably do have an accent. I feel like I've heard people who have stronger accents than I do. And it just is... It's just really funny. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and also click the bell. That way you're notified when I drop new videos. And in the meantime, come follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and also check out my blog. I'll be sure to leave links to everything in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!